pain affecting the back, hip and outer side of the leg, caused by compression of a spinal nerve root.
Hey Google, call Dr. Edelstein.
It's been a long December, and there's reason to believe maybe this quiz will be better than the last. Hello, H-Cuties! Happy Saturday night. It's been a long December. It's been a long week, a long year, frankly. At the tail end of it now, and aren't we all glad about that? Let's get this year over with already, huh? Bring on another disappointing year. Let's go, new year. There's now 1 day to Festivus, 3 days to Christmas and our big holiday season finale show, 4 days to Kwanzaa, 5 days to my dad's 70th birthday, ouchie wowie, 12 days since Hanukkah. I didn't get to celebrate with y'all. Ma'otzor Yeshuati. Okay, forget it. There's also 1 day till our big Star Wars theme show. That's tomorrow night. Yeah, baby, giving out $25,000 tomorrow night at 9 p.m. We have a more modest, more humble prize tonight, $5,000. Still enough to buy that fancy toilet plunger you've had your eye on and a fountain drink. Answer my 12 questions and win that cash. That's how we do on HQ. I'm your host, Scott Rogowsky, filling in for Maury Povich, who just found out he's not the father. I'm live. Anything can happen when we're live. You know that if you watched the show last night. Whoo boy, that was a weird one. We have nearly 300,000 players tuning in from all around the world, all of you contestants in this game called life, on this particular game called HQ. Now, you're playing for cash and points these days. Yeah, these points are earned when you answer questions. They help you level up. And when you do, you're rewarded with free passes for questions on future quizzes. For example, if you're on level 5, you have immunity on questions 1 through 5. You get them all wrong and still be in it to win it starting at question 6. Crazy, right? It is crazy. You still have to be in the game when it starts at Q1, and you can still use extra lives, which are earned by playing 5 days in a row or inviting your friends, or they can be shamelessly bought. But points do more than that, my friends. They're also pumping up our holiday season finale show on Christmas Day at 9 p.m. The millions of points you've all earned have jacked it up all the way to wowie zowie $54,868. Do not miss that game with our super big jackpot Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, presented by Google Assistant. Hey Google. Hey H-Cuties. All of you, are you ready to rumble on this second day of winter, December the 22nd? The time has come to put on your thinking caps, hike up your smarty pants, strap on your slap-ons, and open your heart to the healing light of Mother Trivia. I say let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get this show on the road. It's Saturday night, the feeling's right, numero uno. What is not a common use for an elephant's trunk? Assisting in drinking, squeezing toothpaste, or breathing and smelling. Who's got the most junk in the trunk? Los elefantes. And you might think I got a large schnoz, but nothing compares to an elephant's trunk, which has numerous purposes, but getting that last bit of toothpaste out of the tube ain't one of them. 282,703, getting this right. Yes, 15,005 of you, they used the trunk to suck up the water, spit into their mouths, and 11,917 of you, it's a nose, too. They breathe and smell through it. No big surprise there. We're stampeding on to Q2. What game does football refer to throughout much of Europe? Soccer, cricket, or Quidditch? It's not just Europe, it's pretty much everywhere in the world where football or football is used to refer to the game where you use your foot to kick a ball. Everywhere but here in the United Stupid Heads of America, where we open wide for some soccer! Fast kicking, low scoring, and ties, you betcha. 297,793 are socking it to me. But before we get to the rest of the quiz, I want to tell you about tomorrow night's show, 9 p.m. I'm taking you to the Star Wars Cantina. Music and blasters and old Jedi Masters at the Star Wars theme show. HQ Trivia, we're doing it. We're finally doing it. You've been waiting for it. You're getting it. That's tomorrow at 9 right now. Q3. Physiologists say a stressful experience triggers a fight or what response? Flight, reason, or defend? An evolved beast knows that when a predator's got you in sight, you're left with just two choices. You can fight back or run for the hills, aka fight or flight. It's fun because it rhymes. Flight is your answer. I'm still triggered by my flight last night. 277,834 of you joining the HQ Fight Club, taking flight to Q4. The opening line of the Gettysburg Address refers to what length of time? 72 hours, 28 months, or 87 years? Gettysburg should have an email address by now, huh? What do you think? Historians say shepherds counting their flocks would make a line called a score on their staff for every 20 sheep that went by, which is how score came to mean 20, and why 4 score and 7 years adds up to 87 years ago. 166,988. The fight continues for you on this bloody battlefield, losing many of your comrades behind there. Q4. In the classic version of Monopoly, which property is in the same color group as the Mediterranean Avenue? Baltic Avenue, States Avenue, or New York Avenue? If you haven't picked up on by now, we love asking about Monopoly. You might as well play HQ with the board opens up in front of you. This group has changed colors over the years. It's been both purple and brown, but Mediterranean has always been the first property after Go, paired with its $60 friend, Baltic Avenue. There she is. Beautiful. Baltic Avenue, beautiful. 170,826. You do pass Go. You collect $200. Perhaps you'll be collecting $5,000. Or a few cents. Q6. Whoa, who once had the Mona Lisa hanging in their bedroom? Benito Mussolini, Queen Elizabeth I, or Napoleon Bonaparte? You see, you split the prize, really, so no one's really gonna win $5,000, but a lot of you are gonna win some part of that money. Mona Lisa, I done painting the picture. Mama Mona. The world's most famous painting has seen a lot of walls in its 500-year history, mostly in French palaces, and now the Louvre, but it also toured the US and served as interior decoration for Le Petit Caporal, Napoleon Bonaparte. Your answer here at Q9, we're at, wow, 111,432, no, Q6? Boy, these numbers are small. 111,432 of you not blown apart yet. You got Q7. Legendary for its incredible difficulty, the browser game QWOP is in what video game category? Tower defense, sports, or first-person shooter? If you've never played QWOP, there's seemingly not much to it. Only 4 keys control the action. Can you guess which ones? By tapping Q, W, O, and P. Just enough in just the right sequence, you can get your virtual track and field star across the finish line in this verifiably sporty game. Oh, that's hot sports action right there. Sports! QWOP! 39,971 got that quapamole cooking tonight. You're sprinting on to Q8. What is the only U.S. state capital without a McDonald's restaurant? Atlanta, Montpelier, or Honolulu? Ah, McDonald's, that nutritionist scourge that's growing like a salty fungus across this great land, claims over 14,000 locations in the U.S. alone. Every U.S. state capital but the smallest. That would be the 7,500 resident Big Mac-Lisburg of Montpelier, Vermont. Remember that Cheerios commercial? Montpelier. 43,353. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I love Vermont. And you're loving Q9. The 1999 movie Casper featured a cameo by which Ghostbuster? Winston, Ray, or Peter? When your house is haunted about cartoon characters from comic books, who are you gonna call? Someone else. Though I doubt the ghostly trio could have spooked harder than the Scoleri brothers, Dan Aykroyd, cameoing as Ray Stantz, assessed the situation otherwise.
Who are you gonna call? Someone else.
That's right, Dan Aykroyd, aka Ray Stantz. Someone else. I said the line, he said the line. 30,428 of you are holding, smoking, Ready for Q10? Which word does not appear in Lewis Carroll's Jabberwocky? Uffish, thryming, or vorpal? We gave you a break on this one, guys. Come on, the vorpal blade, the one that went snicker snack, is mentioned twice in the poem. It's hard to miss. In uffish thought the Jabberwock stood, but for a good thrime, don't call Carol. Thryming, not part of it. Oh, frabjous day, callow, Calais. 17,305 of you are just 2 questions away from $5,000. For a few years, what company branded a line of office products in homage to NBC's The Office? Quill, WB Mason, or Pendaflex? This is your Q11, your penultimate question of the night. Office supplies aren't fun, but TV shows about office supply manufacturers are. We all love The Office here at HQ. We did 2 themed quizzes about them, for crying out loud. True fans scooped up a ream or 2 of Dunder Mifflin branded copy paper when it was on sale for real at quill.com for just a few years beginning in 2011. Savage question, calling it here at Q11. We just lost 15,000. Oh, the HQ Manatee 6,093 are surviving, making it all the way to Q12. You missed 100% of the questions you don't answer. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott, Q12. It all boils down to this. Kendrick Lamar was named for a musician from the Motown group behind which hit? Do You Love Me, I Can't Help Myself, or My Girl? Oh mama, hot quiz tonight. Sometimes, how you name your kid can prove a favorable omen. I mean, my parents named me after Scott Baio, and I've had some happy days. Lamar's mama hung her hopes for her son on Eddie Kendricks, longtime frontman of The Temptations, who had many big hits, including 1964's My Girl, My Girl, My Girl, talking about my girl, and talk about my 5,936 winners tonight, baby! I guess you say, what can make me feel this way for my girl, my winners, my HQties, 5,936 of you. Oh, I can't, it's so small, I can't read. This is that check. Thank you, Barker, man, and cameo. I can't, just forget it. A lot of you tonight, what'd you win? 84 cents. 84 cents! I can't believe what I just saw. 84 cents going to all 5,936 of you. Mazel tov, invest it wisely, and come back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Get more points, win more cash. I'm talking Luke, Leia, Han, Chewie, the robots, Jabba, Mos Eisley, all of them. Star Wars tomorrow night, 9 p. ET. Remember, you can earn even more points by sharing to social, referring your friends. Check out how to do that by tapping Holiday Season Finale at the top of the main screen of the app when this thing's over, okay? If you don't see that, update your app. I'm Scott Rogowsky signing off on this Saturday night. Stay safe, stay warm, and remember, it's nunchucks, not numb chunks.